Hello. In this video I'm going to show you how to retrieve video footage from a particular camera, how to locate that camera, and how to download footage selecting the format that you most want to use. So I'm in the Xactvision client, you can see listed at the top, and I'm in the view that probably your client starts in when you click it open, and that is the live camera view. And you have one school listed. I just happen to have all of them there. So just a little orientation to this view. We have Sopris Elementary, and we see the darkened words here. I'm in a six frame view with the rotunda first. If I were to click the 400 wing, it would be predominant here, and so on. So let's say I'm looking for a particular camera that has the footage that I need, and when I double click on Rotunda, I see, oh, it's the Rotunda camera that I want my footage from. And I know the time and the date with the footage of interest. So now that I've located the camera, I would go over here to the search page, and I'm still looking at Sopris, and I see Rotunda listed here and all the rest of my cameras. Rotunda is the one I want. I need to choose a search range, and by default the date showing is the current date and time, or close to it. I'm going to choose back to the 7th of September 2016. I'm going to choose the time of 3:56, the end time of 4:56, and I'm going to correct the date here. And I'm just pushing the numbers, and I'm double clicking on these sections here, or just single click does it, and I can change the numbers accordingly. But I'm going to download an hour of footage, and I can either do that by just doing a quick export if I know for sure that that's where the footage is, or I'm going to do a search, and that will bring the footage into view. And you can see that these blue lines indicate where there's activity on this particular camera. If I hit the play button, that activates this buffering where it starts downloading the data to my computer. It didn't take too long for it to get downloaded. If I were to select a lot more time, this of course would take a lot longer. So it does help to know the range of the time that you're most interested in. So let's say that I just want these blue lines, I just want to save them. So this is a handy tool. I click this timeline mark start, and it gives me a green and a red stop. I'm going to move the red out here, and I want this this time from a little after 4:10 until almost 4:30. You can see that marked on this ruler. And I'm going to click, as you can see, quick export is grayed out here now, but I do have this icon up here that shows to export video, and it shows the size of the video. It will be approximately 16 megabits large, which is still a very large file. When I click on that icon, I get a choice as to where I'd like to save that file. The default location is in your home folder, in Documents, and in the Xactvision folder, Xactvision Files folder. That's where you'll find footage if you've ever downloaded any. So I also have the choice as to whether I want to save it in the .exe format or the .mov or any of these others. But the most common are the .mov for QuickTime or the .exe if you have the EDVR player on your computer. And that's located, well, I'll show you that later. So anyway, I'm going to download it in the QuickTime format. When I click Save, I get this dialog box that tells me how long this is going to take to download to my computer, how much time's elapsed, and how much time is left. So I'm going to pause it here and I'll be right back. As you can see, the file is finishing up, and once it's done, we can go into the Finder and we can check to see that the Rotunda file that was just downloaded, actually, this is the latest one that I've downloaded, is right here. You can also see that it is 17.2 megabytes. So if you want to share this file with anyone, you're going to have to probably save it to a jump file, a jump drive, and you can just simply drag it down to the jump drive when you get it mounted. If you put a jump drive in, it would be over here, and you'd simply drag it over, and that would be that. So here we have our footage from the Rotunda that was downloaded. So if you have any questions, please give me a call at 970-945-1493 or email me, and I'd be happy to come out and show you some more. Thanks very much.